Yeah, that is right. Alrighty, tape is rolling. Let's pick an intro.
The one that doesn't suck.
Tweety bird. Tweety bird. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set!
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Virginia. In no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, Lunch. No other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right.
Right here.
Bringing you our own branded news from right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your listening and viewing pleasure. Welcome to the show today, everybody. It is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, April 25th, 2017, and you better watch out for that sombrero rabbit out there because he's looking to eat your tacos. I tell you.
We'll do something with them.
Yeah.
I will say that we do have a new character on set today, and it's Harry Johnson, and he is awfully horny.
Yeah, he is. He's very horny out there.
That's an impressive rack he's got.
It is. Well, at least that's.
He'll do a lot of things for a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like scrotum.
Oh no, Scrotum works for $5. Yeah, Scrotum don't come cheap.
So we need 4 more of them.
Yeah,
4
well,
more Harry Johnsons.
You need more cheap labor. That's or sheep labor, as Zeb could call it. Yeah, sheep.
That's cheap
he's got a bordello down there, and he uses sheep labor.
Nothing like it.
With something.
Anyway, how's everybody doing? Again, it is Tuesday. We are a couple days ahead of release 41 here, and that's coming out on Thursday. And, of course, all sorts of interesting stuff coming up. And, of course, the new Outskirts are looking pretty hot. One thing I know I can say, because we've seen some previews of it.
We've seen preview pictures. So,
and, of course, people have been running around talking about it now. So, great work out there by our own list. And again, some nice stuff coming. That's all I got to say. But in the meantime, we have some really cool updates. You want to do the stand-up and then we'll roll into Chris? Or do we want to start, because Chris has been really active and he updated his stuff since yesterday. Yeah. And, of course...
Okay, so... there is something brand spanking new on the stand-up corner. but we'll talk to it when we get to it. So that'll be good conversation. Good. It'll be good.
You gonna interpret this new thing? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes, we will.
Like
so
that's right.
Don't forget, stand-up corner is where the devs say, hey, worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down. And then we get to interpret it the following day. So this is Monday's stand-up corner. Remember, today is Taco Tuesday. So over in the art department, Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob the Bunny.
Working on
Jose, as we
bugs.
like to call him on Taco Tuesday.
And the Village Inn was done.
Woohoo!
Wow.
And he's working on impressive chests.
Yeah.
D cups.
Is Brittany getting a lift?
And Damon
Well,
was working on
Uranus.
Granus
right.
FX.
Uranus.
Granus?
Granny
Fletch.
Anus Triple X. That's right.
A lot of ass and anus going on out there.
Hey, that's going to make it a reappearance in as far as the ass.
It's a big hole, people.
So I said Fletcher.
Big black hole.
Fletch lives.
Working on bugs.
Bug.
And he's trying to figure out what is a weapon
I don't know.
with weapon concepts. I don't know. What is a weapon?
What is a
Is
balance?
this pen a weapon? As I poke you in the eye?
It is.
Sonic
Poke,
screwdrivers.
I have the Sonic Sporks somewhere.
The Sonic Spork.
Yes.
That the one that spins around and has all the little.
It doesn't spin. Loot Crate didn't send out like the spinny one. They just send out the plastic with a cheap metal
Oh,
spork
well,
in it.
that's no fun.
I know. It could have been. It could have been better. Could have been better.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Kevin Wells.
And working on the bugs.
Bug.
Almighty Gix Vargach. Matt.
The bug dance. The bug dance.
Bugs.
Bug.
And dances.
Dances. They
With
all
wolves.
got a dance.
Dances with wolves.
Dances
It's going to
with
be a
bugs.
3-hour long dance that will put you to sleep.
It'll be
Easily.
epic.
Mm-hmm. Reed working on bugs
Bug.
and equipment decorations.
Yay.
For those of you keeping up with the home game, that's 4 bugs in a row. Hope you've taken 4 shots.
That's right.
5 total so far this
Yeah,
morning.
don't put it down either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're slacking there, Arius.
Yeah. Beezus
The bees. Jeez,
working on
huh?
furniture recipes.
Good.
See, he's building gingerbread houses, and he's trying to build the gingerbread furniture to go along with that.
But gingers have no soul.
Oh. I can't deny that.
I like to eat the
I really
ginger.
can't. Yeah. Well, I like to eat some ginger as well.
Ginger man, you like the ginger man?
Hair pie is a great thing.
Yeah. Although lay Marianne on the side, you know.
A little Mary.
3-hour tour.
Yeah, I'll take a 3-hour tour of that, buddy. No problem.
I'll take it through her to that as well. As well as he's trying to reshape some book covers and patterns. Seawolf
Sea wolf.
working on the 6th shot of the day with bugs
Bug.
and Highvale outskirts cabins. Damien
Damien.
working on bugs
Bug.
and map planning and review and quests.
And they got him right into the fray. New guy, Damien Filetta.
Yep. Notice I didn't say NFG. Dan the man
Dan, the man.
Working on Player Towns and the fall live stream and bugs.
Bug.
Sanyo working out on the forums and player documentation and bugs, and Solace Bridge is upskirt. See, he was passed off the upskirt from list, and so that's where you've got to get more than one man involved. This is a multiple man job here for Solace Bridge's upskirt.
Need a couple guys to get that skirt lifted.
Yeah, they got to keep it up and keep it fluffy.
Oh boy.
The fluffers are on the set.
Fluffers.
I know.
They're cheaper, right? Good labor.
I tell you, you would know.
Lum the mad.
Lum the perturbed.
Working out on Artifice. Sorcerer Steve. Working on number.
Bug.
What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I think it's 8.
6, 7, 8. 8th shot of the day with bugs.
No, 10. 5 in artists, and then so far, you got 1 for Chris, 1 for Damien, 1 for Keith.
Yeah. That would be 9.
And wait a minute, I'm missing 1.
Bug. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Either way, just drink, people, drink.
Yeah.
Just
Hold the 5th in your hand, right?
Yeah,
too many shots in order
Oh, one for Dan.
just
keep
be
counting.
like Bob. Just keep 2 bottles of Goldschlager in front of you. You'll be all right.
Yeah, Dan's working on it too, and Keith's working on it. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good. It's all
So
good.
it's
Hey,
10.
We'll get through this
it
eventually.
gets better.
And we got 1 more right here, right?
Yeah, List. Our energy vortex himself working out on Solace Bridge outskirts. Resources. He's trying to make sure that the petticoats are all in place.
Like a junction at
There's
this
some rocks
junction.
out there.
Petticoat
Yeah,
junction.
as well as play testing and bugs.
Bug.
That's 11.
Over in tech,
What's up, Gigs?
Bobby
Little Bobby Thompson. Growing up.
working on bugs.
Bug.
Are you drunk yet?
And he's making sure that the hamster is still going with the server automation. Eric's working on bugs.
Bug.
JY
GY. Chicken finger and fry. That's what Gigs had for lunch.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for someone to come up with the KY stuff.
Yeah, he
You
missed
know, it did down there on that biscuit. I've already got the biscuit shoved down my throat.
We passed that juncture up. Working on the magic movers and localization. Wizard Smoke.
Here.
Thanks.
Working on blacklist item names and bugs.
Bug.
The Deathbringer, one and only. Working on bugs.
Bug.
14.
Burning Toad.
The burn. It burns so much.
He's trying to localize things and decoration
That
bugs
localized burn.
15.
Bug.
and builds.
Build.
Tassalo. Web server updates and web store refactor updates and localization. And it's time to sneeze at some point.
Yeah,
in time.
I got to talk about that a little bit when we get
What
done with
what
that. Store
What?
refactor. There was a email I got, and when I went to follow the email, post was gone.
Never mind.
Yeah, and it was like, there's been an update to the store, folks, and here you can find the information, and not gonna happen.
That's it.
Yeah, I did not receive that email, so I don't know what
Yeah,
you're talking
because
about.
You don't subscribe the way I do.
I'm aware of that. I do not follow every single forum thread like somebody I knew.
That's how you find out about the good stuff when it's missing.
Yeah. So our useless overhead group has been combined with QA
Ooh,
and customer service.
production
Yeah.
management, QA, ASS? I don't know, man. It's getting confused.
I know it's a little. It's going to be a little weird.
Gonna
with
add a little BA and a little ASS and a little TIT.
yeah, it's going to be a little bit of everything with NFG Andrea Vineyard.
Andrea Vineyard. Uh-oh. We got a new
Oh
name
yeah,
on the list.
NFG, new fucking girl.
New girl.
I mean,
That's right.
she's setting up
so
and training QA.
That's why, yeah,
Oh,
I got it.
so-
That's why Damien was
Yeah.
not NFG. Thank you. Okay, I'm a little slow today.
Yeah.
A little slow.
See, you didn't do any pre-reading today.
I did not.
And
no.
look-
I
And
told you.
localization coordination. Yeah.
I
yeah.
unplugged my hard drive because I thought I'd save power tech call before the show today. You know, slowed me
was
down
fun.
just a wee bit.
The technical difficulties is a gene in your family. Which is
Self-induced.
funny.
Self-induced, folks.
The dippy bird.
The
I'll wait
bird.
for you to. And you're typing it. You're
I
typing
know.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Hasn't heard.
yeah.
Hasn't worked in like 4 days.
it. Yeah. Working on bugs.
Bug.
16.
In forms. Gorn.
Fucking feeling it by now, people.
I hope so. Hopefully you're feeling nothing by now.
By the time we finish, hopefully you'll be feeling your pillow. That's for sure.
It's like, I can't feel my face.
Huh?
Working on his red Speedo with the general business
Business.
Mm-hmm.
and
Like it when
Quest
Gorn is working on
metric.
business,
quest metrics.
making that money.
It's like, how many people have actually completed this quest? How many people
I don't know.
are
We're from
actually
America.
questing?
We don't use the metric system.
Quest? What quest?
I don't
Does
know.
anybody even
Perilous. Damn it.
Does anybody
perilous.
even use first person? One of
Yeah.
those.
Barrick is
interesting
trying to do a weekly update and release 41 store preparation and community and live stream. And Hutch is working on bugs and playtesting.
Bug.
16.
The Attenwood is sanity testing and hardware setup and forums. And hey, you know what? This is how you localize test.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Someone decided to follow me. And they unleashed the present. Woohoo! Oh yeah, that felt good. Oh yeah. Lord British. He's hanging out at Comic-Con while he's giving some Comic-Con talks and general business and playtesting, and he's writing some bugs.
Bug.
Yeah, are you going to be able to walk later today?
No, it's 17. I'm lost.
I'm surprised you're still keeping count. I lost count after what, 5?
Yeah, well,
It's like, eh.
you don't
Hey,
have
Alex,
a
working
trackpad
on-
in front of you. That's why.
Well, I do have a plastic cup, and there's
Yeah,
no
but-
telling what's in it. The real question is, how old is this plastic cup? How many days have I used this?
Ew.
It is a plastic cup, so
It's
it
got
could
green
could be,
fuzzy shit in the bottom of it. Oh, don't worry. That just helps keep it moisturized. It's
There you go.
fucking.
That just adds flavor, man.
That's protein.
That's right.
Come on.
Light cream.
That's extra flavor. That's a natural
Creme.
filtration
Creme
system
de
or
la
something.
creme.
It's penicillin to get rid of all the other shit I
Hey,
got in me. What?
Yeah. Chaos is working on store updates and new decorations and a release 41 reward data.
Woohoo. We got data.
Serafina.
Serafina has finally got some
Cus-
female company in the office.
Well, except when Brecken shows up. I mean,
Well,
customer
but
service.
Brecken would only be part-time.
Yeah.
This girl's getting a computer and everything, so it looks like she's going to be full-time office. Yeah.
Competition.
I mean, unlike Gina, who would telecommute from Alaska, it's still not the same having, somebody in the office full-time.
I know.
Especially
She's also
around these
regressing in forums and working on some newsletter questions and answers. And last but not least, Dark Star's working on the weekly update and Jira updates and release 42 schedule and release 41 forums post. And that's what
Useless
it's over.
overwhelmed.
Yay.
And that's what the devs were working on.
Yeah,
That's like
I mean,
2/3 of the devs
yesterday.
are working on bugs. That's awesome.
That's right.
Well, that is the days before release and the days after release. Everybody works on bugs,
That's it. Now,
and
of
that
course,
makes the NBNN drinking game so much more entertaining.
and again, usually, the Thursday edition of release is usually one of the most fun ones because the day before release, that's all they're working on is bug.
This is the bring a full bottle to start with.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes,
Like I
yes.
said, start with 2 bottles of Goldschlager and you'll be okay.
You'll be a happy man by the end of it. And don't forget to bring the bunny costume as well.
Yes, gotta bring the bunny costume. You gotta watch out for those bunnies, man. I'm telling you. Sombrero bunny's gonna steal your tacos if you don't watch out.
We're gonna build a
Something
wall.
random will happen.
Anyway,
So you ready for
moving
Chris?
right along? Yes. After we, of course, finished up with Chris, was back at it yesterday. And gotta love all the notes in his new blog because it's really keeping us up to date with what he's focused on, which allows us to delve just a little bit deeper into that world of what the mechanics are that are happening behind the scenes these days, and what is taking priorities and what he's specifically, again, focused on at this point in time. Now, yesterday,
Yeah.
I believe he was like Body Slam. Was Body Slam what was added afterwards up there in yesterday's?
But no, that I think that was the last one with the body slam, so it can be used when rooted. That was the last one.
That's what I.
now-
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Blue Blooded is now in line with Fireproof and Well Grounded at 0.25 points of resistance per point. And he added Blue Blooded to the 100% XP reclaim of Untraining for Release 41, as well as a conditional option to require target by another player. What?
Yeah,
Conditional
I didn't
option
get
to
that
require
one.
target. Yeah,
And
I don't know. It's like
we have had this as a formula option, but not as a valid target option. I did not quite comprehend that.
What? We got targets now? What?
But we have an option for a valid target, but we didn't have it as a valid target option. I don't. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Speaking
I
that
have no
language,
idea.
Me no understand. That's right.
Have a target option, but it's unusable.
Anyone not wearing pants is a valid target.
Hey, there you go.
That's what the ladies say.
I love this shit.
so. Also, he is changing pickpockets to be player only until they have a system in place that feels meaningful. And right now, it just gives you a virtue hit and lets you do it while they stare at you, which I believe he's talking about NPCs.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
Shield of Crystal can no longer be cast on pets. Cast on pets is probably what
Mhm.
he's
3,
probably talking about.
2, 1.
One rage thread. And he added Shield of Crystal to the 100% experience reclaim on the untrained list. And why the fuck? Why did I get a bug to remove sun resistance from Celestial Blessing? It's a magic school. I just put it back, and thanks to BDF for pointing that out and calling me on it. And he fixed the tooltip for Douse to only show the newer value for the first resistance. And the most important thing that he did yesterday that is very, very questionable, he removed ass from the Necklace of Civilities dictionary.
He removed some ass. I mean,
Why would you take the
Yeah.
ass
why do you
out?
want to
of
remove some ass?
Exactly.
I know. It's like
Move it
I like
around.
the ass.
Move it around, yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't want to remove it.
Now,
Yeah.
that was just what he added from yesterday's, and of course today's.
Yeah,
list
then we
is-
have today's
holy
list is
crap.
also. We also have a ton of stuff for today. It was Superhero Day at daycare, and Maxine, his 3-year-old, went as Batgirl, and one of her classmates went as an astronaut because he said that astronauts are real superheroes.
Woohoo!
Hashtag hope for our future.
Yeah. Make Richard proud.
Yeah, I'm still wondering when people are going to realize that it's not a hashtag, it's a pound sign.
It's a tic-tac-toe board. I don't give a crap what you say.
You don't say press hashtag on your phone. It's press pound
It's
sign.
a tic-tac-toe board, and I don't care what you say.
What the fuck?
Before it was a pound sign, before it was a fucking hashtag, it was a goddamn tic-tac-toe sign. Get it
And they're not X's and O's, they're hugs and kisses, right?
And what happens if you step on a line? And what happens if you step on a crack?
That's right.
Break your mother's back.
Bones may. Man, it's like, what are you talking about there, Laz?
Cheesy 80s songs, I tell you.
Hey,
Step on a
all
crack
day,
and then you snort it.
Whip it. Whip it good.
whip it good. Okay, so today he is working on the meteor shower should now affect players in PvP. Previously, he was just working on creatures. And
What
fix
is this
the
meteor shower you speak of?
I don't know. I would have to divulge some QA secrets, so I'm not allowed to talk about it.
I don't know. What is this meteor shower he speaks of in the world of?
Is this a new spell? Is it
Is it like
a
a golden
celestial
shower?
event? Is it? What could it possibly be?
Is it anything like a
don't
golden
know.
shower? Maybe,
What
maybe
might
where
be,
Led Zepp stands there and pelts you with rocks. I don't know.
We'll find out on Thursday what this meteor
That's
shower
right.
is.
Those are kidney stones, damn it. He's getting them out.
Dead.
Is that what it's called?
Ouch.
A meteor shower when you pass kidney stones? Well,
Ouch. And they fixed the Night Marshal's winged helm to not break set bonuses and updated the confusion fields to not affect dead players. Oh, damn.
ooh, yeah, that would be.
I'm waiting for a whole set of a skill tree and powers all just for when you're dead. Ghost powers. Phantom powers.
Now, weren't you the one who asked a question about why ghosts can't walk through doors?
Yes.
They should be able to. Unless they're locked.
Especially at control points, for God's sakes.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they're locked, if there's like some magical ward of locking on it, you know, like whatever, like they're proper locked, yeah, that's cool. That's
Now,
fine.
of course, again,
come on.
as I pointed out to you the other day, that's just stopped cheating. If you could just walk through a control point, you would walk into a control point, load it down, die, walk through all the doors, walk out the other side, and can travel on your merry way.
And then, as I pointed out, then in that case, we need to have corpse runs, and whenever you die, all your shit's left on your body where it died, and you got to go back and go get your body.
I dig the idea,
that
just
is
like
something-
the old UO.
That is something that they actually discussed many times. That any resources harvested in a scene, if you died in that scene, would remain on your corpse.
That's EverQuest old time, man. Yeah,
That's right.
hurt big time. Corpse recovery.
But some of the best fun I ever had in EQ was whenever I had to go on a crazy ass corpse run.
Unless
It was
your
great.
friends all log off, then you're fucked.
Yep. I remember not having anybody there and watching your stuff just poof.
That's my favorite part of UO.
Is
go
watching the
hunt my shit
monsters
back.
loot all your stuff piece by piece. Yoink, 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 yoink,
Dismembered.
Yeah, that was always funny.
yoink.
And he also updated the Kabbalists not to affect, or their spells not to affect corpses either, or dead players.
Dead players.
He
I see. Dead
fixed
players.
all artifact instruments to be easier to use. Don't forget there are some still on Shroud Marketplace. They were only attempting to recast one time every 20 seconds, and if you weren't busy with a note right at that moment, it waited another 20 seconds to recast. Now it will check every 5 seconds, and the buff will last 30 seconds. Note, many of these do not and will not help the user. For instance, the Fleet Flute and the Stealth Instrument do nothing for the guy playing them.
So, what's the sense?
Well, the Fleet Flute would be great in a party, but it's not great for the player because while you're playing, you're still
So
walking.
the guy's got to march into battle literally with an instrument in his hand, and he gets no buff for helping everybody else, and he's the major target. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, whenever I sit up,
you just
tease your ass.
No wonder why
Yeah.
Shroud charges so much. I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that and it's like it's generally the freest kill, so it's the easiest one to take care of. So riposte is going to be a useful skill at some point in time in the very near future, and it's set to only train and give defensive bonuses when the attack hits something. Also, riposte will only be giving defensive bonuses to the first attack, and that has been changed to all attacks for the duration of the skill. So it's going to have a skill timer, and it will be deflecting damage
So we're
throughout.
going to be adding that to the remove list for 41 also then.
Now, let me get my lawyer and read this contract.
What contract?
Sounds like a contract you read. You have to
It's
sign this
something.
shit?
Don't know what it is.
Jesus Christ.
And so the skill will likely get some real love soon to make it more compelling. Starting the long slug of setting data so that they're
first place.
well, he's trying to actually make it compelling finally.
Not
so
the descriptor, but anyway.
More compelling.
Well, by changing it so that way it's actually blocking damage over a time period versus just one hit, actually makes it more compelling.
Well, it will only train when you hit, so you can't train against a dummy. So training now takes forever. Don't get me started here. Don't get me started.
That's the entire skill gain, and there's an entire forum thread dedicated just for that.
I understand that.
And a survey.
We'll
Starting the
talk
long
about the survey.
slug of setting data so that they are more accurately blocked by cover. Also fixing the getting hit by a spell after the target has moved behind a wall issue, and this could take a while. And he finished a survey of 400 plus runes were done, and all appropriate skills and spells should now be blocked correctly when the target goes behind a wall or gains cover during casting time. Yes, that means that you should be more able to accurately jump behind pillars to avoid fire bolts, etc. Many skills and spells were set wrong for damage flags, so we're not receiving cover bonus. That was now fixed. And what do you want to say, Led Zepp?
I said, what a concept.
Hey, making
It's a comment. Go ahead.
I can't.
So if I
fault-
go around the corner, the fireball from the freaking kobold mage isn't going to like go magically
What
around
he's
the
telling
corner.
you is when
Yeah,
you
no,
see
you
that
turn.
dragon rearing its
Fireball.
ugly head to cast fire breath at you, you can run for cover before he casts it and not get hit, is what he's telling you.
Yeah.
What a concept.
Yay!
That's a good thing. I'm not knocking
Good
this.
thing,
Yes,
thing.
exactly that, Arius. Is
It's a good thing.
if you see the mage casting, if you can cover before he gets it off on you, you should not get hit. That's what he's telling us.
Yay! I love it. I
Yes,
love it.
Absolutely. That's good. I'm not
Because
knocking
if
that. Love
because
this
if I
shit.
go behind a corner, I can't cast shit at him, right? You know.
Yeah, we know where you go back in the corner.
Get back in the corner.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
He's having a little
Yeah.
fun back there in the darkness.
Your head on.
It's doing something. Then also that. Whoa! Wait!
Wait, what?
Wait! I clicked the back button on accident.
Oh.
And let's see. Blah 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 blah.
Oh boy.
Many skills had flags corrected to be properly blocked, parried, dodged, touched, flummoxed, and the most notable was double thrust. First attack could be blocked, dodged, or parried, but the second attack couldn't be defended against. Lots of others were fixed as well. Gaia's Heart can now be used in either hand, and improved the Opportunity Strike. It is a strike of opportunity at the person's back. The window for use after dodge increased, and damage on bonus hit raised from 1 1/4 base or times the base to double damage, and still bypasses armor.
Wow. Okay.
And fortified defense is now fixed. It was actually working before, but was only versus
see,
very
there's
limited
been an
category
update
of attacks.
since even.
I know, 15 minutes ago.
So
Yeah.
that makes it like a crit hit, and if you crit while doing that, you're doing quadruple damage.
That's a crap ton of damage.
Yes.
Well,
That's amazing.
double the base. So is that quadruple?
Right. Yeah, that would be quadruple
Okay.
on a crit, because it would be double that.
Very interesting. And fortified defense, the last and latest.
Fortified
update.
defense is now fixed. It is actually working before, but only versus a very limited attacks, and it should work if within 1 to 2 seconds of being critically hit by any attack not flagged as a magic type.
And that's what the Dippy Bird's been up to. What are you up to?
Yeah.
You got glitter tits on the line there? What's the story?
No, I am removing things from my hand.
You're moving.
yeah.
You're moving some
What?
super glued glitter from your hands. Is that what you're?
I thought you were
No.
I thought you were checking your blood sugar or something.
No, I did something, and let's. I put a piece of it. Yeah, I probably.
We don't want to know. We don't want to know what you're doing.
No, that wood under the skin is never fun.
Well, you gotta
Well,
start polishing your wood before you sand it, man. I tell you.
You got to do something with it. And so,
Yeah, buff it a little bit.
so I am removing some splinters.
Man, what is wood?
Excuse me. But,
It was a very woody weekend.
Hey.
so anyway, I was curious. Again, Tesla, earlier there was that note in there, and again, I got an email for those folks who don't know what I do. Is every time they put out a new forum every month, follow bug tracking, all that, I go and I follow the forum, tell it to send me an email. So anytime anything new is posted, it comes in as an email. Whether it gets deleted or not afterwards, I still get the email. So a lot of times I'll click on links to explore something, and there's nothing there. Happens mostly when I'm looking up prices for stuff and people sold it and they removed their post. But this was interesting because there was a post by Barrick about the store being updated and new stuff added, and then mysteriously it disappeared. But apparently whatever Taslow is working on isn't quite finished yet then.
Well, we do know things like the new Village Inn are going to be coming into the store.
The New Village Inn. Now there is
What's that?
something I've been waiting for a long time here in the game. And
What is it? What is it?
well, what is an inn?
I have no idea. Never heard of it. What is this inn that you might
I
be
know
talking
he's
about?
so used to sleeping in the barn, he barely knows what a house is. So.
Hey man,
You know,
it's a cargo trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Zeb, you know it as a hotel.
Yeah, there you go. A hotel. You know the place where you go and you don't want a sheep and you want an actual woman? Yeah, that's more like an inn. Yes,
hotel.
where you're going to have loads of rooms to become an innkeeper and actually put your own inn on your lot. So the Village Inn will fit on a village lot.
How many,
At least
many
this
rooms?
is.
How many
Huh?
rooms? How many rooms?
We don't know. I'm going to assume more rooms than anything you've seen before, though. That's for sure.
8 rooms?
I don't
Should
know.
be able to fit 8.
Why don't you look at a village lot? Now, is it
Yeah,
one story? Is it 2 story? Is it 4 story? We don't know yet.
You can make it like a 4-story double row house.
Is it,
High-rise.
is it a Motel 8
Village
or is it a Hilton? We really
High
don't
rise
know.
Village 8. Yeah, that's what I want.
Is the thing
6
was just
scores.
finished yesterday, so hopefully we will see an appearance by Thursday into the game. So anyway, moving right along.
I'm looking for the new home that was listed on the.
Listed where?
I think there's been a few additions recently to the store.
Oh, really?
That aren't marked at. Well, because we have a wooden stone 2-story guard tower village home. We have a stone 2-story keep with corner turret
Yeah, that's
village
not
home.
new, I don't believe.
Okay.
The keep, yeah, the stone turret. Yeah, let me look at that. I believe that came out a while ago.
Yeah. See, I don't remember us ever discussing it.
It came out with a whole bunch of other stuff.
There's a lot to keep track of there.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the specials right now, there's 41 items on special, for crying out loud.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
aware. Yeah,
But
I am
yeah, the
very, very
greenhouse
aware.
homes, the Viking homes, yeah, all this, nothing really looks new there. And again, I don't see anything marked as new.
Well, other than the flag that says there's one new item.
$560 for an airship. They're killing me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Killing me.
Blow them
What are you
up.
talking?
Putting the airship on sale. Yeah, now the only
Yeah.
new ones I don't remember covering, and we did, I think, was the pirate ship homes that were out there. The new water homes.
No,
and the
no,
water
we
lots came
we
out.
covered those a
That's what
long
I'm
time
saying.
ago.
Those are the last ones I remember covering. So,
Yeah.
at the Obsidian Tower home, $300. Interesting. Anybody wants one? I'll sell you one cheaper than that.
I have one up on Shroud Marketplace for cheaper than that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well,
Shroud Marketplace.
I'll beat whatever Jack's price is.
Jeez.
Nope,
Horrible.
I don't
Killing
have
me,
mine
Smalls.
up for sale yet. Too early, man. Too early.
Killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
What do we
Wow,
want to
the,
talk about before we
The Star
start wrapping
Citizen
up
one
today,
is only
Jack?
320.
We have anything
Yeah.
else for the good boys and girls? Tomorrow,
Well, we have
most
all
likely-
kinds of stuff.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll have release notes, so that'll keep us busy for today. We have any gripes, complaints, comments, wish list items that people see coming that they want to comment on before we hit into the calendar?
I just want to remind people that with the calendar that tomorrow, EVL's tournament, that NBNN will be covering that event live.
Wayne Klotz
tomorrow.
will be out there, right?
That's right.
Covering the EVL Virtue League. We'll have to get that on the calendar so people know to tune in and watch as well. Very good. Very good.
And
indeed.
that's what the kickoff of what season 6?
Yes. Kick
Now-
off of season 6.
I was going to say last week when you were covering that, you had season 6 up, but they had season 5 listed on there.
Yeah, it was pre-season 6, the end of season 5, because basically season 5 was over. Most of it was a meeting, so it was setting the rules for
season 6. Gotcha.
Right.
All right.
Now there was a final tournament though that happened at that event, a single fight that happened as the final playoff though, after all the meeting, and there was an ultimate champion for season 5. So that was kind of during this time frame.
So
Alright,
the official
Kickoff
one
of
season 5.
6 is tomorrow. Sorry, what? Oh gosh, now you're asking me. Was it Corpor maybe? I think it was Corpor.
Ah.
Now, if everything goes as scheduled,
Alexander John says list.
Lady Jade may be coming back on Thursdays to give us the rundowns of what happened if Wayne doesn't recall them from the night before, and give us the latest updates on the rule sets and all that good stuff. So, all sorts of great stuff happening here on NBNN. Of course, again, Tuesday before release, a little quiet, bug, as you can hear out there. And
Don't know
these
what you're
guys,
talking about.
bug.
Now, half of those people are putting in new bugs, and the other people, the other half are taking bugs out.
You know, Gix is putting in more new bugs than he's taking out. And list actually comes up, and Alexander John took first place. Corpor took second place, and Core took third place. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, List, for that.
Off. That's right. Gotta love
Amazing.
that. Yeah.
Amazing what 82 fucking GMs will do for you, huh?
Yeah, I tell you, he's not allowed to compete like that. So, but I saw him out there actually playing around, fighting and sparring with some people while they were setting the rules last week as well. So, don't be surprised when you see List out there. List does go out there and does hunt and have fun and test and play with the good folks and out. And,
I was talking about Alexander John, not List.
Oh well. Never
He's got
mind.
He's got like 80 songs.
But if you run into List out there, don't be surprised. You more than likely have a little fun while List is around running loose in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. He impersonates a GM, that guy. I don't know what the hell the story is. Yeah,
I know.
GM.
And some asshole reported him for impersonating a player. I don't know who that would have been.
Impersonating a player. Yeah.
List his graphics, right?
See,
Is that right?
he's been designing scenes.
Yeah.
Scene design. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Please continue.
Level design.
I got a complaint though. The hell happened to my arms on my wizard outfit? It's just gone this release.
Leave
You
us,
see
man.
the little mage
he's got
deck?
nothing to do with it.
Summertime, man.
I thought I
Summertime.
saw a note that those came off and on now.
Well, I don't know how to put them on because they're not there.
I don't know. Moo
Your
is right
skill.
along.
Skills.
Let's go ahead and start wrapping this up for Tuesday.
I don't know how to.
I don't know how.
He doesn't know how to rap it, people. This is
I'm
the problem with women. He's gonna have
That's
lots
why
of
he's
kids.
pulling splinters out of his hand, right?
What's it mean to read us out? What's it mean? I don't understand what this means. Read us out.
Read us out.
Fuck it, I'll do it live.
Who said read us out?
I don't know.
Oh, read us out. He's talking about Brian.
Okay, so
I got it.
community calendar. Don't forget that you need to go out there on your electronic device. You need to download the NBNN app on your phone.
The NBNN Shroud of
The
the
NBNN
Avatar app.
That's
That's
on your phone. You need to get that sucker out there. It's got all the great links that you need to make your Shroud life much easier, including links to Soda Map, Shroud Marketplace, Hospitalers, videos. You know what? A certain lunch show. It's got all kinds of things.
That's right. Listen to our
you need
podcast
access to.
daily through the app. You can listen to other shows on the radios. You can watch help videos, all that great stuff. And you know
And you
what?
can find that pretty lame thing called the community calendar that's hosted by
Absolutely
NBNN.info.
That's right. You can even get the community calendar.
Yeah, and if it is way too difficult, you can always go to that website called NBNN.info, click on the calendar button at the top, and then go to the community calendar, because Laz has aggregated all the public calendars that he has been able to find, or people have said, hey, add my calendar,
Hey,
because
dude,
they
put my calendar up there. I want to
they
show my
sent emails
stuff.
to news@nbnn.info, and that guy eventually decided to add things to it to make it the most comprehensive community calendar that I know of, because I don't look at any other calendars.
As far as I know, it is the most comprehensive calendar we have out there right now.
So don't forget also to send all those fun pics that you weren't supposed to share with other people to nudes@nbnn.info.
And then we
So that
combine
way
the
you
two and
that
send
guy,
it out as
he'll
a
sell
full
you
printed calendar.
subscription real cheap monthly.
Yeah.
He'll forward all those right on to you.
Some things just can't be unseen. Okay, so don't forget on the community calendar, all times are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude Britannia time.
Yes. Today at noon, 6, midnight, around the clock, 2 idiots interpret the news so you don't have to. Idiots. On a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Lunch.
RFB.
WRFB, Radio Free Britannia.
And don't forget to tune into Desron Gaming on Twitch for the Tech Talk Tuesday, led by Violation and Chris.
Talk Tuesday.
At 2 p.m., Sean Silverfoot's hosting the Paxlayer Town Manager Hour. If you're interested in Paxlayer, any of its borough of towns, you can go talk to Sean and say, hey, tell me about Paxlayer. And he'll give you lots and lots of answers. At 3 p.m., the EVL Guild is hosting their Euro Dungeon Crawl, which starts on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head on the overworld map. Contact Wintermute Offcoff for more information there. At 7 p.m., EVL is hosting their second dungeon run of the evening. That's also starting on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head, and the dungeon master for that one is going to be Zenny. If running with EVL isn't your thing and you'd rather join the Jade Dragons, you can join them for a dungeon run of Chilblains Compendium of Pain and Suffering. It's like listening to an episode or two of Lunch with Laz and Jack in a row.
And not being able to turn it off.
Nope. And the volume's all the way out at 11. And that's with the Dungeon Master Mal Hari. At 7 p.m., you need to tune in your ether amplifiers to WRFB.
WRFB.
For the 70s at 7. At 10 p.m. this evening on Avatar's Radio is Temper Tantrum Tea Days. And at 10 p.m. on WRFB is The Record Room.
And
that is our community calendar for this April 25th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. That's right. Just as long as you're not Avatar, boys and girls. And even if you are, just don't be a dick. That's right.
Don't be a dick.
That's right. And of course, with that all said and done, we're going to remind you about SodaCon Austin 2017. NBNN is a proud sponsor. And of course, if you need the latest, and of course, I know there's people out there asking for updates. We are still well into 6 months out on this, folks. And I'm going to state that here. We are still trying to get people to make sure that they've got their tickets and stuff set up, because without ticket sales, venues are going to be harder to get. So the more ticket sales we get, the quicker we can get a venue set up and get that information out to everybody. Otherwise, again, there was some talks actually about something about some Castleton thing or something, but again, it's all speculation at this point, so I don't want to be blowing what might be a secret. Oops, did I already just do that?
Yes, all secrets.
Yes, so we don't know if that's actually going to happen yet, whether one of the days is going to take full advantage of use of Castleton. But there's a lot of things still in the works for SodaCon. So, latest
Don't leave a mess
update.
for me. That's all I ask.
What's that?
Don't leave a mess for me. That's all I ask.
Yes, no, not at all. We know how the property needs to be taken care of, and of course, we're going to be doing this during a time when the Barons men are out there as well. We're trying to incorporate this all into one big day, because part of the SodaCon adventure is going to include a night out at the Barons men. So we're trying to sort of shortcut it and have people there at Castleton for the day's worth of events and stuff so that they don't have to pick up and leave from a hotel and make the trip later. We'll already be there, and then we do the Baron's Men and all that good stuff. So cat's out of the bag on what we were planning. Whether we actually pull that off or we get the permission again is it's in the works.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Otherwise, then we still have to book a venue for 2 days if that doesn't go through. So again, we're still 6 months out, folks. I know people want to book airfare and hotels. And again, let me ask Jack, and Jack will probably give us, is there a preferred area in Austin? I mean, are people safe to get a hotel anywhere in the general Austin area for this event, regardless of where it's held?
Well, you probably want to find a hotel near the convention center, especially considering there's going to be drinking involved.
Okay.
And there is no Lyft or Uber. There's only the super expensive Austin variants of the two.
The taxi cab.
The taxi, the old fashioned.
If I may interject here, I did want to point out with you saying tickets. I do want to remind everyone that this is you've got less than 48 hours, people, if you want to buy into the R41 raffle tickets for lots.
Very good, yes.
So this is your last chance, guys. Get out there, and because a lot of people forget about that. There's only one Place Anywhere, but there are still several POT that are going to be going out.
How many
this
tickets
run,
are up for raffle this time around? Do we know? I thought it was.
I think it's like 30 total.
Huh?
I think it's like 30 total.
I don't even think it's that many. We'll have to look into that for tomorrow's show.
Yeah, it's insignificant.
Yeah, well, I don't see the waste of gold, but thank you for the public service announcement. And of course,
and the reminder of the raffle.
What's that?
And the reminder of the raffle.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The reminder, public service reminder for folks who may want to get in on that. But
Struck by lightning.
While all that's been going on, I've got our sponsors been rolling there, and I'm sure Jack just given up on that one. He just lets them roll and sits there and shakes his head. And
I shake my head because it's all timed based off of the time that we agreed, and then it's like you're all over it.
Well, if it would start the way it used to start and finish the way it used to finish without me having to dick with it, I would have a much easier time. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's kind of like the fact that you just killed like 5 minutes on.
Yeah, well, I had 5 minutes to kill. I don't know if you realize that or not. So,
no, you didn't. You didn't have those 5 minutes.
And of course, again, trying to get this all synced up every day is becoming a pain in the ass. I think we're gonna have to make some changes there as well. But of course, we want to thank all the folks who do sponsor the show out here. I'm not going to run through them all today like we usually do every day, because he's right. I didn't actually have that whole 5 minutes. I only had about 2 of those 5 minutes. But yes, of course, want to thank the good folks over at Grimy Traders, the BMC, of course, SodaMap.com, Relic Spyro,
Hawkenshire Markham Farms.
Hawkenshire Markham Farms, that's right, WRFB. And, of course, the folks over at the Shroud Marketplace. And, of course, Shroud Marketplace, again, I still can't get over the fact that you sold some teleport and recall scrolls the other day. That's fantastic.
It's by far the most awesome thing ever, because anything game-related can be sold on Shroud Marketplace. And I don't know if you've checked out the site today, but just listed 2 million game gold. There's also the Fleet Flute, Looting of Discordant Nodes, Loot of Inspiration from Dread Pirates Gold. The 2 million of game gold is actually by, I believe it's Yankee is the one selling that. So, there are over 40 different vendors that are players that have put their items up for sale on Shroud Marketplace. and they manage their own inventory. They put things up, they take things down, and so sometimes things come and go.
They sell things really fast.
They sell things like that Metropolis that was there the other day was sold.
Gone.
I don't know what you're talking
Sold.
about. Gone bye-bye.
What did that sell for? 55, 58, something like that?
I'm not telling you how much that sold for. It's between me and my checkbook.
Yeah. You already told me.
Yeah. Too late.
You told the whole room earlier.
Yeah.
You just don't remember. That's the problem.
That's right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Jack's buying lunch.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
But meanwhile.
Yeah. So don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything game related. And if you want to list your items up for sale on Shroud Marketplace, just register for an account and then click on vendor registration. Put your store name there, which you plan on calling yourself, and then make sure you've got your PayPal information set up, and then you can start listing your items on Shroud Marketplace. Anything game related.
Anything.
Gold, services, anything. And
teleport.
Looking at the time, teleport and recall scrolls
all
right
sorts
here.
Of goodies. I love this shit. I tell you.
Don't forget, it's also time for us to thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, joining us in Discord, which you are always more than welcome to do.
You guys. Big love.
Yes,
big love.
And listening on WRFB.
WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. That's right. That's going to wrap it up for us today, folks. Thank you guys. We love you watching out there, joining us day in and day out, coming into the studio, giving us your input. We have loads of fun here, and we hope you keep coming back for more. Again, tomorrow, hopefully, if Star gets those notes out, we'll be bringing you the latest for Release 41. Otherwise, we're going to be winging it as always. But till then, I'm Lass.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on the airwaves inside Shroud and the Avatar. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Drippy dong, eh?
Eh?
Drippy. So good.
That Ren and Stimpy out there?
Stimpy, you idiot!
We need some wood.